tease the future of smart glasses. Apple is finally stepping in. Why this moment matters. 2. The timeline, when are Apple glasses coming? Transition from rumor to near certainty? 2026 expected release window. Internal Apple development? Progress? Trusted leaks and sources confirm movement. 3. Apple glasses. vs Apple Vision Pro. Vision Pro was VR/AR heavy, different focus. Glasses lean toward AR relays, everyday use. Lightweight, less immersive, more wearable. AV. The power of Apple Intelligence, what Apple Intelligence is. How it's expected to power Apple glasses. Examples of daily use. Siri, translations. Summaries. Smart assistants via voice and eye control. Hardware and specs, what's inside. 2 versions, Tethered versus Standalone. Leaks about Apple Silicon chipsets. Display tech, transparent overlays, retina projection. Front cameras. Depth sensors, object recognition. Vi. Key features, what can you actually do? Real-world examples of usage. Navigation, translation, notifications, recognition. Health integration, messages, directions. Smart reminders via AI context. Design, form, style, and comfort glasses, not goggles. Prescription lens. Support, light materials, stylish frames. Touch-sensitive arms, eye-tracking. VII. The strategy, why Apple's moving now. Competition from Meta, Google, Samsung. Market maturity and Apple's pattern. iPhone, Watch, AirPods pattern repeating. Section 1 script approximately 5,000 words now. Here's Section 1. In full script form, as requested, the future of wearable technology isn't far away anymore. It's almost here. And this time, it's not just about fitness trackers or smartwatches. Apple is preparing to launch something much more ambitious. Something that could change how we interact with the digital world forever. We're talking about Apple glasses. And no, this isn't another rumor without a source. The leaks are growing stronger. The internal signs are all pointing to one thing. Apple is getting ready for a new era in augmented reality. The company that changed phones with the iPhone, watches with the Apple Watch, and music with the iPod is now turning its focus to your face. More specifically, your eyes. Apple glasses, also being referred to as Apple Intelligence glasses, are expected to make their grand debut in 2026, and unlike previous Apple hardware, these aren't designed just for productivity or media consumption. These are glasses that may change how we see, understand, and engage with the real world. Let's start with the timeline. For years, Apple's smart glasses were talked about like a myth. People imagined them, speculated about them, and debated whether Apple would even enter the space. But that changed in 2025. In 2025, insiders began reporting on Apple's real movements behind closed doors. One of the most reliable sources, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, confirmed that Apple had shifted its focus. The company wasn't just experimenting anymore. It was building prototypes, internal test units, software mock-ups. These weren't just concepts. They were being refined, and according to reports, we could see Apple glasses officially announced by late 2026, just over a year away. This is no longer speculation. It's a countdown. Now, you might be wondering, what's the difference between these new glasses and the Apple Vision Pro? Aren't they both part of Apple's big push into AR and VR? The answer is yes, but also no. The Vision Pro is all about full immersion. It's a headset, a big one. It's meant for developers, professionals, and content creators. It's expensive, heavy, and not something you wear around the house. Apple glasses are something else entirely. They're light. They're wearable. They're designed to be with you all day, every day. Instead of immersing you in a digital world, they bring digital information into the real one. That's the magic of augmented reality. And Apple is betting big on it. At the center of this vision is Apple Intelligence. This is Apple's new name for its in-house AI platform. Announced in 2025 alongside iOS 19 and macOS 15, Apple Intelligence is the brain behind these smart glasses. And it's much more than a smarter Siri. It's the assistant you don't have to think about. It's just there. It listens. It watches. And when you need it, it helps. Imagine walking past a store and asking, what's the best thing on the menu? The glasses scan the sign. They recognize the place. And before you know it, the menu appears right in front of your eyes. Prices, reviews, dietary info, all without taking your phone out of your pocket. That's not a dream. That's what Apple Intelligence is aiming to do. Using front-facing cameras, environmental sensors, and possibly LiDAR or depth scanning, Apple glasses will understand the world around you. They'll be able to read signs, translate languages, identify objects, recognize faces, even give you turn-by-turn walking directions that appear on the sidewalk in front of you. Think Google Maps, but you don't have to hold your phone. You just follow the arrows floating in your view, and that's just the beginning. These glasses could transcribe lectures in real time, summarize documents you glance at, show previews of your text messages right on the lens, and let you reply using just your voice or your eyes. That's right, Apple is exploring eye tracking. With eye tracking, your gaze becomes your input. You don't need to touch a button. You just look at something and the glasses understand your intention. Combined with voice input, the result is a seamless, natural way to interact with the world around you. So what about the hardware itself? According to leaks, Apple is planning 2 main versions. One will be tethered to your iPhone. That means the glasses themselves won't handle all the processing. Instead, they'll rely on your phone's power and AI chips. This makes the glasses lighter, cheaper, and more battery efficient. The second version will be standalone. It will have its own chip inside, possibly a custom version of Apple's M series or a series silicon. Designed specifically for wearables, this chip will run at iModels locally without needing your iPhone. Of course, this version will cost more, but it will also give users more freedom. This 2-model strategy mirrors what Apple did with the Apple Watch. In the beginning, all watches needed a phone. Later, standalone cellular models arrived. Apple likes to start simple and grow the line over time. Expect something similar here. As for the display, this is where things get really futuristic. Apple glasses won't have regular screens. They'll use a transparent display system, maybe laser projection, maybe micro OLED, maybe even retina projection where light is beamed directly onto your eyes in a safe, focused way. The result? A heads-up display that floats in your field of view, showing info without blocking your vision. Think of it like having a second screen. But that screen is always with you. Always on, always helping. Battery life is still a mystery. But if Apple leans into its usual low-power chip expertise, we can expect all-day performance, especially for the tethered model. Now let's talk about design. Apple isn't building another Vision Pro. These aren't ski goggles, they're glasses, real glasses. Lightweight, stylish, and likely available in multiple frame options. Early reports say the frame could be made of titanium or composite materials. The lenses will be swappable, clear, tinted, or prescription. And yes, prescription support is a big deal. No one wants to wear 2 pairs of glasses at once. Apple is also working on touch-sensitive stems. These are the arms of the glasses. You'll be able to swipe or tap to control certain functions. Paired with gesture detection, these controls will feel natural and minimal in terms of fashion. Expect Apple to play smart. The glasses will look more like Ray-Bans than a gadget. That's intentional. Apple doesn't just make tech, it makes lifestyle devices. The Apple Watch proved that. These glasses are expected to follow the same path. So why is Apple making its move now? What's changed? The answer is competition. Meta already has smart glasses. Google's working on its next-gen XR platform. Samsung has its Galaxy glasses. In development, Apple doesn't want to be late to the party. And it doesn't want to lose ground in a market that could define the next decade. But Apple doesn't jump first. It waits, it watches. It learns, and then it enters with something refined, something ready. That's what the Apple glasses aim to be. Not the first, but the best. Apple knows what's at stake. These glasses aren't just another product. They're a platform, a new way to experience AI, a new way to interact with the environment, and most of all, a new way to connect with each other. In this first part of our deep dive, we've explored the vision, the tech, the timeline, and the purpose behind Apple glasses. In the next part, we'll dig deeper. We'll look at pricing, expectations, market competition, Apple's XR ecosystem, and what this could mean for the future of computing. Because this isn't just about smart glasses. This is about a world where screens disappear, and intelligence lives all around you.